What is this? Oh shit, banger alert. Okay. We came in hot. Oh hell yeah, go off. Let's go. Everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be checking out more 2010s anime openings that I've never seen before. My friends in the chat up here, they have compiled this list for me. The last time we checked out 2010s openings, they were straight bangers. They brought the heat. So, you know, I'm expecting the same again today. If you guys enjoy these videos, be sure to leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and leave a comment letting me know what you'd like to see next from the 2010s. I believe we will be tackling retro anime openings again next. That'll be the next playlist video that'll be uploaded to the channel, so stay tuned for that. I never know what's going to be in any of these videos, so it's always a lot of fun. So yeah, without any more yapping from me, I think it's probably about time to get started in this video. So let's go. So sci-fi, planet Earth, so maybe. Oh shit, is that a Aokiji? Oh shit. This is sick. This sounds like something you'd have heard in the early 2000s. Oh, the integration of English and Japanese together is so nice. Character designs look familiar to something I've seen before. I can't quite place it though. This is sick. Oh shit, a king. So I'm wondering if this is actually sci-fi, because we're just seeing a lot of like. Okay, it might be an isekai, maybe. I think it might be isekai. Maybe not though. That was really good. So predictions, I guess, for what I think I saw. I'm not entirely sure what kind of genre this was. It started off, you know, very sci-fi looking, but then, you know, it kind of gave me like isekai vibes, maybe. You know, maybe they're isekai'd into this this fantasy world, because, you know, it's got a lot of period set pieces. You know, everyone looks like they're in like some sort of medieval, you know, age. This Log Horizon, animated in 2013 by Satelight and based on the light novel series by Mamare Tono and Kazuhiro Hara. Yeah, the song was straight heat. It was really good. I really liked it. 30,000 Japanese players find themselves isekai'd, okay, into their MMO of choice, Elder Tale. They must learn to adapt to their new environment, negotiate with the natives, NPCs, of the world, and build a society for themselves that can weather this turn of events. Fantasy, adventure, and politics. Lots of politics ensue. Okay, well, I wouldn't have got the whole politics side of things from watching this. I guess it did flash, you know, it did flash an image of a king. You know, if it's going to show like some sort of like king royalty and that kind of setting, you know, scenario, then I guess, yeah, there will be politics involved. Oh, the song is Database by Man with a Mission. I should have recognized Man with a Mission. I did for sure recognize the voice, but I just was really bad at placing it. I apologize. This came out a year after Sword Art Online, and it was really positioned by many as the thinking man's trapped in a video game show. That's funny. They saw Sword Art Online and they were like, you know what, we're gonna do an isekai where you're sucked into a game, but like we're gonna do it without all the weird stuff. But yeah, this was a really great song, and the imagery as well. You know, it did definitely have some very interesting imagery, you know, showing this very ominous looking group right here, but I think then it showed like what I assume is our group of heroes immediately after. So I'm not sure if it was showing them or it was showing like the villain group. The settings look stunning. Like I love the different, you know, environments. You know, you're going from it looked kind of like an overgrown village or city, and then it goes to, you know, a like a winter sort of setting. The opening was also so good when they did the second season. They just used it again. Shit, that's a power move right there. You know, it's a great opening when they just take the same opening and play it twice. Did they use the same visuals for season 2, or did they use different visuals though? But yeah, this was a really, really great opening. I did really like this one. This shot right here is kind of what clued me into this being an isekai series. Before, I thought it was maybe just, you know, sci-fi in a fantasy world kind of thing. But yeah, this was really fun. I've never actually, well, maybe I have, but I don't think so. I don't think I've ever watched an isekai series. The closest I have come to isekai is Greed Island arc in Hunter x Hunter. That's the closest I've ever come to watching isekai. There's a whole arc where they invent burgers and introduce it to the NPCs. That's really funny. Making burgers and introducing it to the NPCs is actually really funny, and making a whole arc out of it, that's actually pretty funny. I'd be interested in seeing it. I'd be interested in seeing that play out. But yeah, I think that we are maybe ready to move on to the next opening. All right, so why don't we just check out this next opening? I wonder what it could be. Don't immediately recognize it. Might be a good thing. Is this like ReZero? They recognize the guy. Is that Lisa? That would be so embarrassing if it isn't. The visuals are intense. Oh shit, okay. Yeah, this is 100% Lisa. So, he looks like just an ordinary dude in like this fantasy world. Like, he's wearing like a sweater. Is this isekai? Life in a different world? Yeah, okay. I don't know how you think about ReZero. The banger though. Redo. The name of the opening. He's carrying groceries. They all so it's all girls? Does he meet any guys? Okay, some darkness. Did it go through him or did it attack him? So some crazy shit happens and he gets isekai'd. Gotcha. Does he get hit by a truck? So that was ReZero, animated in 2016 by White Fox, who did Steins Gate. Shit, okay. And based on the light novel series by Nagatsuki and Shinichiro Utsuka. Upon leaving a convenience store, Subaru Natsuki literally blinks and suddenly finds himself in another world. Shit. I had a blurb here, but I'd love to hear what you think it's all about. Yeah, that's fun. Because I was gonna say, like, it doesn't look like he gets hit by a truck. First of all, it looked like so like, you know, he's reaching for sorry, let me see, who's he reaching for? If I can figure that out, it looks like he's reaching for himself. So I guess I could interpret that. Oh, it's not Lisa. Oh no, that's really embarrassing. Redo by Konomi Suzuki. That's really embarrassing. I apologize to all the Lisa heads out there. If you've been watching my videos, you know that I'm really bad at placing voices, like remembering names. I'm really bad at all that shit. So I deeply apologize. But yeah, it looks like here he's reaching for himself. So that's probably insinuating he's trying to get out or get to like his goal. But he's carrying the groceries, so don't know how to interpret that. Like he's sees all the girls. Yeah, I've definitely seen these two before, the blue-haired one and the pink-haired one. I believe their names are Rem and Ram. But I don't know if like who they are, if they're twins. The confidence was funny. Yeah, the confidence, but at the same time, like, come on. I'm bad at this stuff. And then it shows him being attacked by just like dark mist. Looked like a hand kind of reached out there. That looks like an eyeball. So something yoinks him or pushes him in. So my guess here is that he's just a guy who went out to get groceries, and some evil dark being sees him as some sort of threat to the world, I guess, and sucks him in to either kill him or I don't know. It's kind of hard to get a grasp based on this, but you know, we do see the opening starts with he has a big slice in his belly, and suddenly he wakes up in this like kind of in between world. So I'm not sure if it's a case of the world of ReZero. It's not so much an isekai or this other fantasy world. Maybe it's a case of he's really quickly killed and he doesn't even realize it, and he just wakes up in like this kind of purgatory type place. Because that's kind of the only theory I've got going for me right now. Because it did look like he had been stabbed in the belly. Blood was spilling out. He was lying down. His groceries were right there, and then it starts showing all these other characters in this fantasy world. And you know, it's all girls. So I don't know if that's like they're all in his head or something. I can't imagine that is the case. But yeah, no, I'd be really interested to learn more, because I guess I cannot really figure out what it's about. It didn't look like there was any action in this opening, at least not that I remember seeing. But I can imagine they go to this fantasy world and there's no action whatsoever. But then again, stranger things have happened. So the song, also a banger. Let me read some of the lyrics. I keep telling myself that's not true. Where lies the truth? On the memories I can't forget all these times. I won't let go of the love I discovered. Now the feelings within me have become a single-minded desire. I guess he's been isekai to this other world, and maybe he's thrust back into the real world at some point, and he's got all these memories and everything. Or maybe it's like a reverse isekai, and like he's from this fantasy world who's been shoved into like this other world. Who knows? And now he's coming back without all these memories, and he's trying to remember everything, and you know, he's meeting all these characters. But yeah, I'd be really curious. I did love the progression of the song. It definitely felt very hype. You know, it started off getting you to that point, and then you know, it just kind of like kept going and going, and it was very, very hype and very intense, and it definitely had my attention. Seeing a bunch of him, I'm curious if that's important, you know, kind of playing into a loop sort of thing, like it's some sort of cycle that never ends potentially. Oh, there are guys in this anime. Okay. There's the guys. Probably shows them for a brief flash. Let me see. Okay, it shows a few more. So yeah, it looks like there's probably some fighting in this anime. ReZero is definitely one that I've heard a lot about. I know that there's a new season that's currently airing. That's really all I know about the series. This was a lot of fun though. Yeah, no, it's an absolute banger. 100% this is a banger. I'm glad we were able to check this out. that was a great opening, but I do think we should move on to opening number 3 for this video, which will be... Oh, I need to turn this up, it's so quiet. Oh, this is Wotakoi! Okay, I recognize this one. I'll talk about it after. Love is hard for otaku. Oh, this is nice. I like the vibe. The singer's voice sounds familiar. They're all just hanging out and having fun. Oh shit, they're playing Final Fantasy? Or I guess any other game from that era. BR. She looks so goofy. They're all dressing up. They look like very fun characters. Love the song. I love the visuals and imagery. Softly turning pages of the story. What's this about? Oh, their little dances, they're very cute. And they're dancing together. Love is hard for otaku, right? That's the cover for the first volume, right? Her going like that and then him doing his pose. So, a little context for Wotakoi, Love is Hard for Otaku. This is Wotakoi, animated in 2018 by A1 Pictures, Sword Art Online, Kaguya-sama, Fairy Tail, many, many more, and based on the manga by Fujita. Wotakoi, my wife read this manga, so I'm familiar with the manga itself. Like, I'd never read it personally, I don't know anything about it. She also watched the anime years ago when this aired, I guess, 2018. So she watched it, and then like last year she read the manga. She personally much preferred the anime. She felt the manga didn't quite, you know, have the same, you know, punch to it, that like it didn't deliver in the same way, you know, when it comes to the comedy in the series. But she did really enjoy the romance and everything. This anime itself, I love the character designs, the way that they adapted like those designs. They look very faithful. Visually, it's very, very, very nice to look at. Narumi Momose promises to herself that one of her co-workers at her new job will discover her dark secret. She's an otaku. This goal is immediately shattered as she encounters her childhood friend. Oh, none of her okay, I read that as one of her. Okay, none of her co-workers will discover it. When she encounters her childhood friend Hirotaka Nifuji, a gamer himself who unwittingly exposes her secret to two fellow senior co-workers, who luckily themselves happen to be hiding the very same secret. Hilarity ensues. The song's Fiction by Sumika, you'll hear from them. Oh, okay, so I don't know any of their openings currently, but no, the singer's voice, I love the husky sound in his voice. It was very it was just really nice to hear. The beats in the background were very fun, very very energetic, and definitely made me want to just sit down and watch, you know, silly goofs and silly gaffes happening in an office space. Like, it definitely did fit the vibe for this this type of series. At least what I think the series is, and what I think the series is, and what the series actually is, probably two different things. Like, I know it's rom-com, I guess, like romance comedy in an office space, and I guess like now I know that, yeah, you know, they're all gamers. I didn't know that before. I thought it was just really like probably the main two characters who were, you know, gamers, otaku. Sugita and Sawashiro voice the senpais, and they are incredible. That's fun. Nifuji is the gamer. Oh, that's his thing. Oh, okay, so she's just otaku and he's a gamer. Okay, I get it. So they're both nerds. They're nerds. They're all a different flavor of otaku. That's fun. But yeah, no, this I love the designs. The designs of this, the characters in this, like I said, they're faithfully adapted. I believe I did catch like I don't know if it's volume 1, but it's one of the volumes anyway. She's doing like this little pose, so you know, I see these volumes on the bookshelf out in the living room every day, so I'm pretty familiar with the series in that sense. I love this opening as well, like the way the different styles, like it's going in and out of like a retro look. It's got it's just so fun. It's such a fun opening. The color, the styles, like the flat backgrounds with color. It's all very fitting, and it's all a absolute joy to watch. Yeah, happy birthday, Sugita. I don't know when I'll be uploading this, but happy birthday. This was an absolute blast. I'm really glad we were able to check this out. I'll be able to tell my wife that I watched Wotakoi opening today. But yeah, okay, I guess here it is. So gamer, just like drawing nerd, I don't know, is he a manga reader? And yeah, okay, I'm starting to see their personalities now. But yeah, this was really fun. I think that this would be a very fun, comfy show to watch. The characters do look like a lot of fun, and this was a very great song. I love the song, and I love the visuals as well. Very matching, very fitting, and this was a great openings. If we're ready, I think we should check out opening number 4. Oh shit. Okay. We came in hot. This shit came in hot and heavy. Is that Kaiji? That's Kaiji. Okay, Misha's happy. This is so different from the first opening. Holy shit. This is intense. The character designs are so fun. They look so goofy and so silly. But I think this can be a pretty serious anime, right? Gambling, duh. Pinball. He looks evil. Running on like a roulette board is a fun idea. Running towards something. Chasing a bird? Freedom, I guess the bird represents. High-low in its t-shirt. Yeah, that was a fun opening for sure. This is the second season of Kaiji, animated in 2011 by Madhouse. 2011 they did Hunter x Hunter and Chiafuru. I'm not sure how to pronounce that, I apologize. And still based on the manga by Nobuyuki Fujimoto. Every time he thinks he's out, they pull Kaiji back in. The song is Chase the Light by Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. Oh, who did the first Hunter x Hunter ending? Oh, okay, that makes sense. The first Hunter I remember the first Hunter x Hunter ending being, you know, very heavy, and I can't quite picture it in my head right now how it sounds. I remember the first Hunter x Hunter ending being like an absolute banger and being heavy. So yeah, that makes sense that it's the same guys to me anyway. It makes sense in my head. When you talk about like an opening coming in hot and heavy right off the bat, this is going to be like the new gold standard, because holy shit, we just went from like silence straight into like let's get our shit on, like let's go. And you know, it was nice that this opening wasn't like 50 seconds like the previous one. It was still shorter. It wasn't a minute 30, but it was nice getting a little bit of a longer opening for Kaiji. I love the imagery in this opening. There was a lot of gambling imagery. You know, we saw Kaiji out in the wild, like walking around doing his thing. He looked pretty sad. He was, you know, in a bar and everything, and you know, then he just gets yoinked and he's, I guess, back to the gambling world. I don't know if it's a case of at the end of season 1 he gets out and they literally drag him back, or if it's more a case of this season we get to show some flashback into like what his life was like before, you know, what's happening now, which is showing everything that's happening on the boat still, like if he just never left and it's just continuing on from there. I guess there was no real indicator of, you know, which one of those is the case. I should watch and find out. Yeah. Are we gonna continue to tell him to watch Kaiji Train into this video? I think it would be a very fun one to check out. You know, he does look very depressed here, so I'm wondering if he does literally get out and then he finds himself gambling. Like he was playing, I don't know if this is pachinko or what it is, and then it looks like he's gambling on boat races and also like probably horse races. So I'm curious then if he finds himself in debt this time. I'm wondering if this time he himself is the reason he gets into debt, and then he seeks out a way to fulfill this debt. And I'm wondering if he goes back to the boat. I don't think I saw the boat itself. But, you know, we see, like, some really cool imagery. Like, he's chasing after this bird, which is freedom. Like, freedom, I imagine, in this case, would be, like, free from debt, free from all of this hardship that he's going through. He's running through, like, a roulette board. All this money flying towards him, but he's running past it. Because, you know, he's trying to attain, like, freedom, which is this bird that we see right after it. So, you know, I wonder if it's kind of showing that the money isn't what's important here. It's his freedom that is. But yeah, like with the first opening, I love the character designs. I love the look of this world. I love how silly it looks. But at the same time, like, it's probably very dark. Like, there's a lot of real serious looking people on this boat, and I can't imagine everyone comes away unscathed. That's 2 for 2 for Kaiji. They provided another banger. I did absolutely love like the vibe for this opening. The first opening definitely was nowhere near as heavy as this, obviously, but I guess the heaviness of the instrumentation and the singer's voice coming through and, you know, bringing it all together definitely gives it, I guess, like a darker tone, even though the imagery isn't always like kind of showing this darkness. It definitely gives it more of a heavy kind of feel, and you know, it's I guess fitting for what the series might be about, where it's, you know, people probably with gangling, what is that word, people probably with gambling addictions being forced to, you know, do some shit that no one should have to do in order to be free from this debt. It's definitely a very interesting concept, and it's, you know, it's one that obviously I've seen through Squid Game. I think we are now ready to move on to the next opening. This looks like it's going to be some sort of horror series. It looks very dark from this standalone image. I love the like effect. It's very like the way it's drawn. It's reminding me of like, I don't know if this makes sense, but like an old school like Silent Hill cover. But we're just gonna start. Oh, the way this is drawn is sick. That was a jump scare. What? What is this? What is this? Oh, Saga? Zombie Saga? Is that the name of an anime? The visuals are so fun though. I love the style of the animation here. Looks sick. What is happening though? No, not the con. Oh shit, banger alert. Too bad there's sound effects in the background. I kind of prefer when openings don't have the sound effects. They look like Power Rangers, it's so funny. They're all reaching for her. The sound effects add to it. There's so many of them. They're all just living life. Are they idols? Zombieland Saga. I remember my wife was on TikTok and I was just kind of watching over her shoulder, and there was like a clip from an anime that played, and like it's a girl who's getting ready for work or something, and she steps outside and then she's like hit by a truck or something. Is that this same series? I can't remember exactly like the specifics, but it was pretty funny the way it played out. This does have a viral truck hitting girl moment. Okay, yeah, that makes sense, because I feel like I remember seeing that, and I remember it being very funny the way it happened. Obviously a truck hitting a girl is not funny, but the way it played out was very, very humorously done in the opening seconds. Yeah, because like she's getting ready for school or work or something, and then yeah, I've definitely seen it. I can't remember how it plays out exactly, but I remember seeing it. This is Zombieland Saga, animated in 2018 by MAPPA. What? MAPPA, they did in 2018 they did Banana Fish. I did not know Banana Fish was MAPPA. That's crazy to me, considering, you know, what MAPPA is doing now. I have not seen Banana Fish. Directed by Munihisa Sakai, the director of One Piece through Water 7 to Thriller Bark. Holy shit. He directed One Piece from Water 7 to Thriller Bark. That's almost like peak One Piece right there. Like Water 7, Enies Lobby. Holy shit, this guy is insane. This guy is cracked. So I can't imagine that. I can only imagine how good this is. And created in collaboration with mobile game developer Cygames. Oh, okay. The Other Madman Kotaro Tatsumi resurrects 7 former or would-be idols. Okay, I did kind of figure that they were idols from the closing seconds, from different eras, and acts as their manager to form the ultimate idol group. His reason? To use their destined popularity to economically revitalize the backwater prefecture of Saga, of course. That's funny. So is Saga like a location? Is Saga like a a place, like a town, country, city, something like that. The song is Fruitless, Necromancy by Fran, the main cast's idol group. That's really great. I love that it's the main cast that performs this. Oh, Saga is a state of Japan. Okay, that makes sense then. I wasn't aware of that, but I guess this is that's a very interesting like we go from this, like all this crazy dark imagery followed up with this to this. Like that's insane. That's really crazy. The complete tonal whiplash and change up and shift throughout this opening was absolutely bonkers, and I was a huge fan of it. The idea for this opening is very funny. Like the inspiration, like this is pretty bonkers. Like, you know, some guy decides to resurrect, what is it, 7 idols? Yeah, 7 former or would-be idols from different eras. Like, who thinks of this shit? Which madman was the person who went to bed one night and was dozing off to sleep and then was like, I know what I'm gonna make tomorrow. I'm gonna write a series about this. It's insane. I couldn't imagine ever coming up with something this imaginative. In terms of the different eras, I wasn't really able to figure that out, like that they're from different eras. They all have the same look when they're in this like idol group. You know, they all look very similar, their hairs and everything, but they all probably do have different personalities, though. I'm not sure that really shone through in this opening itself. Like, it kind of showed them all acting as one, almost. Like, you know, we see here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 6 of them. Don't know where the 7th is. Is the 7th the red-haired girl who they're kind of reaching for? I'm guessing red-haired girl is like the main character for this series. Though you may not breathe, you run on even as you wither. That's a really funny lyric right there. Let me go back to the start. Like, the way it just breaks through the way it just breaks through is really funny. Visually, this was absolutely stunning. I love the different like looks. Like, you know, it had this look for a lot of it. The backgrounds are very well drawn. Like, everything's just really well done here. I'm guessing this is the guy who resurrects them because he looks kind of full of himself. I don't know how he manages to do that, but then he gets eaten by a dog, so, you know, I don't know if that was part of his plan. They're fighting big like creatures. I wonder if this is for a music video, since they're idols. I guess not everyone is on board for this idea. But yeah, this was very creative, very fun. He's a highlight of the series for sure. And yeah, I'd be curious to know like more about this, because like I said, the concept is bonkers. So I'd be curious to know like what way this plays out, if it's played for laughs or if it's played like there's some serious moments, or, you know, what kind of way like the series plays out. I love the song. The fact that this is done by the girl group from the series, I love it when series do that. And I think that it was like the voices, like they're great, and this is a really great opening, and I can't compliment this enough. I love the visuals so much. It was so creative, so fun, and so full of color, and so in your face that this is going to be one that I think about. I guess everyone's homework is to look up the clip of the manager yelling to get in the van. We're just going to jump straight into this next one. Pine Cena was told me in the chat here that he only added this video to this playlist today. He added it like 3 minutes before we were supposed to start recording, so this is a very last minute addition, so let's just jump right into this. Very fun. Is that real? Or is this like animated? I can't tell. It's kind of reminding me of that one ending for Chainsaw Man, like the dog one. I can't remember what it's called. I don't recognize this one at all. I love the singer's voice and the sound, like the vibe and sound of this. Okay, what was that? I love the imagery here. Like it's very, it looks very real almost, but also not. It's a nightmare, actually. Are we in the back rooms? Kung Fu Generation! Oh shit! I wouldn't have figured that out unless I saw the name. Oh shit, this is, yeah, I like the bounce. I love the bounce of this. Who's this Woody, like, Woody cowboy? Like, Sheriff Woody? The character designs are very unique too. Why does it keep showing Woody but like drawn like that? Madhouse yet again. Oh shit, that was like a really aggressive cut. This is Tatami Galaxy, animated in 2010 by Madhouse. You know, yeah, I know who Madhouse are. Based on the novel by Tomihiko Morimi and directed by the one and only Masaki Yuasa. This looks like it kind of looks like the same designs, I guess, character designs from Devilman Crybaby, more so Ping Pong the animation, I guess. You know, it kind of had the same like half drawn lines, or like not half drawn lines, but like the outlines aren't full, I guess. Like it's kind of faint outlines around the characters. A third year college student, only referred to as Watashi, meets a strange man at a ramen stand one night that refers to himself as the god of matrimony. This meeting causes Watashi to reflect on his past 2 years of college life filled with bitterness and regret, prompting him to salvage his remaining time that night, with which similarly ends not to his satisfaction. The next day, he finds himself back at his first day of college, resolving to make sure things turn out differently. I love the look of this and the vibe of the kind of opening. Like, it definitely looked rather dark, especially going through like this never-ending hallway. It seemed it almost was like we were in the back rooms, you know, we were just kind of going forever, and characters were coming in, coming out, they were coming and going, and it almost did kind of like give me like a Groundhog Day feel to it. I'm really interested in this series because the opening literally gave this much away, like so little. It was showing characters, it was showing, you know, I guess maybe the main hub of the series, where it's like these dorms, and they're kind of going through it. The song is A Lost Dog and Beats of the Rain by Asian Kung Fu Generation, who did Naruto Opening 2. The look of the characters and the way they're designed, very, very interesting. I guess the fact that this is based on a novel means that they were able to, you know, make the characters look the way they wanted. They might have had more freedom to do that, and so, you know, the characters do look very silly, like in appearance, but I guess that's just a style. And at the same time, like, I don't say silly in the sense that like they look really goofy. It's just like they don't have so much a real serious like appearance. So the fact that everything is very black and white except for some of the characters that we see in this hallway, that, you know, like, I can't get over Woody, like Sheriff Woody here. Like, what's bro doing this? He's transcended medium and, you know, found himself in 2D animation. Like, he looks like someone's drawing as a child that, you know, their proud parents put it on the fridge. It's like that's what this is reminding me of, this cowboy right here. I'd say of the openings that I've seen so far today, this is the most interesting to me for sure, because it gave away so little to the point that it's really made me interested, and I want to know more about this. Like, I'm really baffled by what this could be about. Like, we see them going towards the bookshelf and then it kind of pulls out and we go back here, but it's in a different color. I'm wondering if it's kind of giving commentary on the fact that literally, like I said earlier, maybe a series that's like Groundhog Day, where it's just the character waking up and resetting and going over and over and over and over until they get things right, until they like learn to play by the rules of, I guess, this world. This was 2010, so this has just barely made it onto this list. This could have been in the 2000s list almost. I love the way that the color was used in this opening, because it goes from like all black and white and all very serious and almost this like realistic look to it, to just very like pop colors and like very colorful, very fun looking. And like, you know, like this song is very like you can bang your head to this, and it's very fun to like listen to. I don't know what this could be about, but I do want to know more. I love the character designs, and I love how everything looks. And we did see at a point like it showed characters transitioning from one appearance to another. I'm not sure if I can find it here, but there was one guy go from like a normal look into like this kind of like creepy look, like almost demonic of sorts. I'm not sure how to describe it better. So I'm really like interested, and I want to know more about this. This is a very, very fun one, very interesting and very different. I think we should just quickly move on to the next one and see what's next in store for us. I love the look of this. Oh, this is so cute. The art style is almost like what you'd see in an ending. It's hard to be a normal person, that's just not me. Just not me, bro. I love the look of this. Like the art style. This is beautiful. Singer's voice is stunning too, of course. This is so fun. This sounds like the sort of like this sounds like the sort of song I will put on my playlist, like for chill vibes. Love the character designs too. Like she's very, like her and the characters show before, like are very well designed. Like I love their designs. They're very different, you know, and you kind of get a lot of their personality from how they look and how they dress. Oh, it's so fun. Everyone's dancing. Oh, they play music. Okay. I really love this song. This is probably my favorite song of the day. We could change this world. Today with you. I don't recognize what this series is though, unfortunately, so I'll learn now in a second. Carole and Tuesday. Or Tuesday. Carole and Tuesday. This is Carole and Tuesday. Sorry, I'll stop goofing around. This is Carole and Tuesday, animated in 2019 by Bones. 2019 they did Mob Psycho Season 2 and My Hero Season 4. Directed by the one and only Shinichiro Watanabe, who did Bebop, Champloo, Kids on the Slope, and the music is by Maki and featuring for like an episode Denzel Curry. Shit, okay. That's really interesting. That's funny. 50 years after mankind has begun migrating to a now habitable Mars. What? Okay. That just threw me for an entire loop. I never would have gleaned that from this whatsoever. Part-time keyboard player Carole and runaway guitarist Tuesday encounter one another. They pledge to perform music together with hopes that the genuine feelings conveyed through their songs can contend in a music world that has come to be dominated by AI. Ooh, that's so cringe. The AI, I mean, is cringe, not the concept of the show. The song is Kiss Me by Br.XX and Celeina Ann. Who are the Carole and Tuesday singing voices? No way. That's really fun. I love that so much because that's a huge like sell for this show in itself. Like that's grabbed me. Like that's made me so much more interested. Not that I wasn't interested, but like I love the song so much, so the fact that they're the singing voices for this show itself, perfect. Love it so much. Cannot stress enough how beautiful the like visuals were in this opening. I love the designs for Carole and Tuesday. Like they're so fun looking. They tell you so much about the character. Carole looks like a very fun, bubbly character. She looks like she's very aloof and very, you know, very much like, you know, off the shoulder. Like, you know, she's not weighed down by life, I guess, if that makes sense. And she looks very free and very like she does what she wants to do. Whereas Tuesday, you know, she's got this very, you know, classy look to her. I don't know if it's trying to tell us that she's a classy person or more so that she is more so expected to conform to like those kind of ideals and that kind of life, that she's lived this life where she's supposed to be one thing, and so like that's kind of how she dresses and that's kind of how she acts. But meeting like, and you know, we see her walking like the entire opening. Like she's walking by herself, and then she meets Carole, and she's dancing, and everyone's dancing around them. And so I'm wondering then if that means Carole helps her like loosen up, and she allows her to come out of her shell and be like a person, be herself, and be like someone that's not someone who is asked to be someone else, if that makes sense. The way they're all dancing, it's so cute, it's so fun. They look like they're having so much fun up there performing. Everyone's enjoying it. I was enjoying it. I was captivated. This is a great opening. I love this opening so much. I love it when, I don't know, I can't put into words like what I'm trying to say, but like I love that they took a concept like this, like, you know, AI, Mars, like all this shit that I would never have thought about when it came to like watching this opening, and kind of just like made it about these two. Obviously they're the titular characters, so you know it's going to be about these two, this opening. But I learned a lot. I learned a lot about these characters, and I was captivated by the music, which is what the series is about. And I'm really rooting for these guys already, and I love their designs, and I love how this looks. And yeah, I can't get enough of this. This is great. And if this song itself is on Spotify, 100%, like if the full song, I mean, I am putting this on my Spotify playlist as soon as I finish streaming, because I really did love this one so much. Visuals stunning, the color obviously beautiful, the way they're designed, the kind of like drawing effect, like, or the way this is drawn, it like the whole opening looks like it's like moving paintings, like paintings that you would see in like people's homes or like in museums or something, but the whole opening is that, and it's like it's moving the whole time, like throughout. It's absolutely incredible. And even like the reflections in the windows behind them, like nobody's going to be looking at that unless you pause on these frames. And the attention to detail is immaculate. Standing ovation. I'm sure there's going to be like some good heavy hitters coming, but this is for sure my favorite of the day. Like no doubt about it. This is this completely like blew me away. The song, the visuals, everything. And this was a full package. I love that it took a very chill vibe, because there was so much passion in it, and like you could feel like the passion in this song, and the fact that that's kind of what this anime is also about. It was perfectly done. And sure, I could sit here for another 5 minutes and talk about it, but I really should move on to the next one. I've been told in chat that the contrast between the Carole and Tuesday opening and this next one is very amusing to Pinesino, who compiled this list. So I guess we'll see how tonally whiplashed we will become. And there's Cookie moving in the background. Everyone say hi to Cookie. Indifferent in experience as it may be now. Love the shadowing and the red lips. Oh shit. Oh shit, they're going off in the piano? Holy shit. Chair was spinning. No happy ending. Alright, go back to the piano. That shit was popping. No, it's really fun opening though. Deja vu. What more do you want from me? They all look very lonely. Like they're all by themselves. They're all staring at phones. Enough. Oh shit. Oh hell yeah, go off. Let's go. Oh, I think I've heard that a little bit before. That's sick. Oh, the reflection. Oh shit, the reflections showing. Holy shit. What is this anime? Because this is insane. All my uplift into taboo. Domestic girlfriend? Okay, that's crazy. I don't know what domestic girlfriend is, but I never would have imagined an opening like that for it. Sorry, okay, I got lightheaded from banging my head so much, so I'm gonna need a minute. This is Domestic Girlfriend, animated in 2019 by Diomedia. Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce that. And based on the manga by Kei Sasuga, infamously trashy romantic drama with a setup conveniently stated in the very first episode. Let's check this out. The girl you had sex with and your teacher are going to be your sisters? What? 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 I going to be your sisters. Yeah, like they are now your sisters. You had sex with a girl who's going to be your sister, and also your teacher too is going to be your sister. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Oh yeah, maybe sister-in-law. Okay, that makes more sense because in my head I was like, the MC has a single father and they both have a single mother that hook up. Okay, that makes sense. I was like, how do we get to that point? Like, how? But okay, that makes sense now. Stepsister. Okay, that's a crazy concept. I can see where the trashy side comes from. I'm not sure how this plays out if it's played for laughs. He has sex with the younger girl, the younger sister the day before he learns this. Well then I'm hoping they're at least like of age, because I don't want to learn about like some really weird underage shit. The song is Kawaki wo Ameku by Minami. This was, holy shit, an all-time banger of an opening. This opening was a crazy opening. I love that, you know, it kind of like took its time getting to that point. It like played a very like, you know, we're getting there, you know, we're slowing things down, and then, you know, you hear the piano come in and you're like, holy shit, okay, we're going somewhere. But then, you know, it takes another, it goes back, it's just a little tease, and, you know, we're getting then to be introduced to the characters. We're seeing them looking very, you know, very sad, very lonely. They're in the rain, they're by themselves, they're looking at phones, you know, escaping into like, you know, this other world, like, you know, escaping from reality, I guess. And then, you know, the piano kicks in, she throws her head back, and it just gets insane from then on out. It's an all-time like insane opening. I definitely have heard that little snippet of like the opening, like the do 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 do, like I've heard that before. But that was it, just like a 2-second snippet. It was all I've heard of this. If you'd asked me where that little snippet came from, I would never in a million years have told you domestic girlfriend. I would have been like, probably like Tokyo Ghoul opening 2, because I don't know what Tokyo Ghoul opening 2 sounds like. So I would have just thrown that out there. Like, yeah, like they gotta compete with Resonance. So like, why not do this one? If this song was made for this anime specifically, I imagine the lyrics kind of back that up. You know, I'm tired of hearing about things. Deja vu, why are you always unsatisfied? All these selfish demands, what more do you want from me? Like, yeah, I hate you. I hate that you never go all the way. Okay. This is very well known to be an ungodly banger attached to the most unlikely of series. Okay. I'm glad then that I'm not the first to say it, because this is like you said, an ungodly banger. Like, holy shit, this goes off so hard. Like I was mentioning earlier, like Carole and Tuesday, I'll be adding that to my playlist. I'll also be adding this. Like, this is insane. The visuals as well. Like, I love the visuals. Like, there's shots towards the end that I really love. Right here, she's running away to something, and then, you know, the shadow stops, and the shadow, like, or the reflection, you know, it's the same here as well. Like, the reflections, they look very, oh no, like, what's happening? Like, why are you running towards that? Like, stop. It's like, it's almost like there's mind games, and there's like a lot of mental like drama, I guess, attached to this anime. At least that's how this appeared anyway. The visuals as well, like just playing piano in the rain in the middle of like, what is this, like Tokyo? Like I can't tell, it's a city anyway. So stunning and so insane, and I love it so much. And I think that for a series like this, I would never have expected this opening. This was an insane banger of an opening. I'm so glad we checked this out, but I think we should move on to the next one. I'm sure people are still talking about this opening. It was so good. Oh shit. Okay, so this is probably the end of an episode? Or the start, like... Oh shit, no? Holy shit. ReZero is back? That shit was insane. That was really nice lead in. Life in a different world from Zero. Oh shit, we're getting auto-tune in the voice. This is intense. I'm... Oh shit. Cat girl? Cat girls are in this? Oh shit. Right back to the chorus, the hook. Hell yeah. Is that like a big dinosaur? What was that? Oh, she used a whip? Okay, that's cool. Oh, we're going back to the start. Darkness blocks out the shop. Oh shit, we're trying to save her? Is she gonna be isekai'd? Escaping the labyrinth. Oh, that was kind of ominous. that ending was very ominous. This is the second opening to ReZero's first season. Oh, okay, there were 2 openings for the first season, which is Paradisus-Paradoxum by Myth and ROID. So for the original blurb, upon being isekai'd, Subaru quickly becomes embroiled in the fate of an elf girl. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say like before you sent the blurb that she looks to be someone who he's very, very much looking out for, because, you know, in the first opening as well, he was always reaching for her specifically, and then in this opening as well, you know, like especially the final like 10 seconds or whatever it was, she's about to be grabbed by some sort of darkness, and he is trying desperately to get to her to save her. Fate of an elf girl that seems to be stalked by tragedy at every turn. That's so sad. Himself only managing to survive through determination and the discovery of a mysterious ability that at times appears to be more of a curse than a blessing. Will his mind survive being enough for him to make his way back to his home world? Tune in and find out. That's a good sell. So I'll just talk about the song, because yet again, holy shit, a banger for sure. This song went so hard. Like, I love the fact that, you know, the kind of, like, I'm not sure if that was the episode leading into the opening itself, or if that's like the full opening with the birds overhead, and, you know, it's kind of, let me see if I can go back. Yeah, like this it's almost like a Nordic sort of like Viking sound. I don't know if that makes sense, where it's got like the voices like a choir almost, and it sounds like things are getting intense. If I hadn't seen the Vinland Saga openings prior to like this, I probably might have said, oh, is this like Vinland Saga, based on the first like 5 seconds. That's just the kind of vibe I got. That is the very beginning of the opening. Oh, that's interesting. I guess it kind of plays into the whole fantasy thing. Towards the end, you know, we saw this, and then like everything we had seen, sorry, I'm blithering. Everything we had seen in the opening prior to this gets rewound, and then it's showing him and her together, and then just him, and then just her, and then, you know, they're trying, like, him reaching for her. So I'm wondering then if that means that it's kind of like destiny kind of playing out, and there's nothing you can do about it, like that sort of series. It's a series where brutality is at every turn. So the start with the circling crows fits. Oh yeah, okay, perfectly fits then. Yeah, that makes sense. Visuals as well, I definitely got more of a sense of what this might be about. I remember when I watched the first opening at the very start of this video, I was questioning whether there was action in this. I wasn't sure, because I don't think I saw any action. It was really just showing him in this like kind of void, surrounded by like all these girls and stuff at times. But this time we saw some fighting. I don't know what this little bird is, but it's adorable. She's using a whip weapon. She's got a sword. Like, yeah, this looks like a completely different series from what the first opening would have I guess led me to believe this was. The color, like in this shot alone, is stunning. I love that he is kind of like the dawn breaking through, like, you know, the light is with him, and over towards the left of the screen it's pure darkness, and, you know, the screen is also dark, you know, these purples, like ominous purples, and, you know, in between it's kind of like the two blending. It's kind of like he's breaking through, you know, he's kind of trying to reach through to her and, you know, save her, and, you know, the light's kind of following him, so he's the piece of light in this world for her, I guess. We get cat girls, we get elf girls. We get girls. It's like the designs are very unique, and I do think that whoever designed these characters did a great job with them, because you know they all look very different, very unique, apart from the two like that look like twins, of course. But funny enough, actually, where, let me see, I don't remember seeing the, what is it, like the red-haired twin in this opening. Does the other twin die? It only shows the blue one. Much to think about, but mayhap the other twin is not here because something happens to her. I'm guessing they're twins. I don't know for sure. Maybe they're sisters. Maybe they're not even related. I don't know. So that's very interesting. And the fact that it started with circling crows as well, like, gets you thinking. This is a very, very great opening. I did love this one a lot. I love the imagery as well. Yet again, it starts with him lying down on the ground looking up. That's how the first one started as well, I believe. And then, you know, it kind of cuts to them looking happy, walking towards each other, and then as soon as they cross paths, despair. Like, the imagery, I could go through every shot probably in this and pick out something. I love the singer's voice here. I thought the auto-tune definitely didn't bother me. Like, it didn't take away from the opening at all, I don't think. And it in fact like added to like the intensity of the opening. So I thought that it was very well placed. This is a great opening. I'm sure at some point we'll be checking out the rest of the ReZero openings, but for now this was a lot of fun. I think now that we are ready to move on to the next one, which will be the final opening, I believe, for the day. So I wonder what it's going to be. If you guys are enjoying this video, please leave a like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know what your favorite opening from this video was. Let me know what you'd like to see next from the 2010s. Next video, I believe we will maybe be tackling retro again. So we are now going to move on to this next opening, which will be the final one for the today. So this has been a lot of fun. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for joining me in the chat. Pansino Amish, this has been a lot of fun, but I think we should just jump straight into this final opening. So here we go. What's it gonna be? Here we go. Beastars. Okay. Oh shit. Stop motion? Beast, man. She looks so sweet. Oh no. Oh shit, this looks so cool. The kind of blend of styles just then was really, really fun. Oh, I love this stop motion. I'm a sucker for stop motion. Like, I love Fantastic Mr. Fox and Coraline. Oh shit, the claws are out, the teeth are shining, the saliva is salivating. But the sun came out. Could you kiss my name when the music's over? And now he's like, oh, you're actually pretty cute. Oh, the tail's going. Oh shit. They just start dancing. Shouldn't she be like, weren't you trying to kill me like 5 seconds ago? Oh, that's cute though. That's called jazz. Oh, did he imagine it? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I don't know what to make of that. That's that went from like very beautiful to very dark, like that, like the click of a finger, snap of a finger. This is Beastars, animated in 2019 by Orange, who did Land of the Lustrous and Trigun Stampede, and based in the manga by, oh, here comes Peanut. Peanut says hi. Everyone say hi, Peanut. So Peanut's here while I read this. Based on the manga by Paru Itagaki, who is the daughter of the creator of Baki, Keisuke Itagaki. That's crazy. So Peanut showed up just in time for the Beastars opening. That's really funny, actually. Uneasy tension exists in society between carnivores and herbivores. It's essentially the same like kind of plot that, you know, plays out in a certain Disney movie. So which came first, the Disney movie or the manga? Uneasy tension exists in a society between carnivores and herbivores. The unrest heightens when a young alpaca at Cherryton Academy is seemingly devoured one night. Oh shit. Grey Wolf Legoshi friend of the victim through the school's drama club, is forced to confront the societal divide alongside their star actor Louis, or is it pronounced Lewis? I'm not sure how it's pronounced. A deer, and budding partner Haru, a rabbit. That's a very interesting take on it. You know, it's much darker, obviously, than, you know, the Disney film. The song is Wild Side by Ali. Oh, Ali did this, who did JJK Ending 1 and the Golden Kamuy Opening 4. I love Ali. They've done nothing but bangers that I've checked out so far. Obviously, I know Ali most from Lost in Paradise, the first ending for JJK. This is this opening, absolutely incredible. Like, what can I say about this opening that probably has been said before? The use of stop motion was so unique. I don't think I've seen a stop motion opening before for anime. So being able to see it, and especially for like a series like this, where, you know, they're kind of like, they're animals. Like, it's like, I've always heard this series, like, I know this isn't fair, but I've always heard this series described as like, oh, the furry anime, the furry manga, whatever. But like, I don't think that's a fair way to describe it. It's like there's so many other series that have animals in them, and like it's pretty unfair. The choice to use it for this series, like stop motion for this series, was so smart, because it instantly makes me and probably many others think of Fantastic Mr. Fox, which, you know, my thoughts on the film is in the name of the title itself. It's fantastic. It's an amazing movie. Just having that kind of like snap, like, oh, this is like this, like right off the bat, is I thought it was great. I thought it was so smart. I think that the way it was done too was incredible. I loved the switch up of kind of what you expect. You expect it to be pretty dark because, you know, it starts pretty dark with I'm guessing Legoshi, or Legoshi, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, approaching Haru with spit drooling down his mouth, you know, claws are out, and he's hunting. He's hunting. He's ready to like take out this rabbit in front of the pale moon, you know, just for suddenly it to switch up, and, you know, suddenly we're dancing. The sun's out and we're dancing, and it's beautiful, and it's making me smile. It's not making me feel on edge or uneasy. I'm not worried about this character anymore. I feel comfortable, and I feel like, oh, this is fun. This is really well done. This is incredible. Just for suddenly it to just snap me out of reality and show Legoshi maybe eating her or eating something anyway. It did look like her fur was kind of like there. So that's really pretty crazy, especially when the series is about him trying to bridge that divide between these two communities, or these two like types of creatures, types of animals. It's such a great opening. It's hard to pick a favorite, considering like how like bang this final stretch especially has been. Like, you know, every opening in this has been really great, but, you know, we got the Carole and Tuesday opening, which I loved for entirely different reasons. Domestic Girlfriend opening, which I loved for, you know, the song, especially the song, it was incredible. The ReZero openings have both been like so well done. And then, you know, we get this one, which is just like a total package, like, you know, Carole and Tuesday, where it's got unique and fun visuals while also having an absolute banger. Like, Ali delivered yet again. Like, Ali's never missed. Ali is the guy, honestly. He did a great job with this. Or they did a great job. I'm sure if Ali's like a guy or a band, a group. Can't fully express the doomer vibes that we're going into episode 1 of this series, despite Orange proving they could pull CG off with Land of the Lustrous due to the manga itself having a very unique style. Then episode 1 dropped and you were literally floored. Yeah, I've heard great things about the animation as well. I guess I didn't really know that it was 3D CG, but that makes sense because in my head, like, I'm aware of how Trigun Stampede looks. I haven't seen Trigun Stampede, but I've seen clips of before it released, and when episode 1 released of it, of people gushing about it and, you know, talking about how good it looked. So I guess hearing that it was Studio Orange, I should have pieced together in my head, yes, it's 3D CG, but I guess I didn't do that. Yeah, I guess like having 3D CG anime and, you know, a completely unique visual style for the opening are very fitting, and the two kind of work hand in hand. Beastars is definitely an anime that I have had on my to watch list for a long time. I still have not watched it, but I do really want to get to it at some point. This has been a great video. I loved this opening, loved every opening that we checked out today. Thank you for watching. Thank you for linking and, you know, making this playlist to my friends in the chat over here, so you know, be sure to thank them as well. Let me know what you'd like to see next. Like the video if you haven't already, subscribe if you haven't already, and you know, just have a great day. You know, tell me to watch Kaiji, subscribe, all that stuff. And yeah, I hope you're having a great day and take care.